留言。
哎，
好了，我留言了。我每次都第一个，
因为离我最近啊。
对。
哎，各位安安啊，一样，今天这款游戏继续。哎呀，今天应该会结束了吧？这个。安安，各位安安。
安。
哦，这里，我就在这里被干掉了。
Luckily, I had located some dynamite.
Oh.
I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
这应该丢得到吧？哎，丢得到。妈的，打死基德！剩3个，包围这个傻逼！哦，咦 no！ 完蛋了，没炸弹！哇！难搞，难搞哦！不好搞哎！哦，这边还有炸药。Hello。妈的，炸死！
Eventually, I brought that tunnel
有了，中
down.
了，把他炸
That's
死
when
了。
I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
亲自对付我 ，OK。对决了。手势要准备好。
Fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Oh. 妈的，瞬间判断，左右
Those were
闪，
his last words.
这是他最后的遗言。刚那一下反击帅， 这是什么游戏啊？这不是都已经都在标题了？狂野西部枪手啊，这是中文翻译啦啊！它基本上它原本是英文游戏啊，我是去下载哈化补丁。
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
南美洲。
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang.
Jim.
Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
有史以来最有名的法外之徒，真的假的？他那么厉害？
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence,
杀死了
Kansas,
近200
and
人。
killed near 200 people, boy.
这个要钱啊！
Nothing great about
这
that.
Steam 这 Steam
And
的
from
游戏在
there,
要钱。
him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
啊，不管了，直接开战了啦！妈啰嗦。乐福战哦。哦，
I confronted them as they were robbing a
来
train.
对决吧！
Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight
Leo.
my way forward if I was gonna find this.
再来一下。 哦，我要他的下杠，没有。
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys
So-
were experts at this.
哦，又倒带了。过往传奇，能通过灯饰挡住火车的人，真的假的那么厉害？通过灯饰挡住
They
一
hopped
台
the
火
freight
车。
train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So I hopped the same train.
哇！哎干！我闪错边，你啊被那铁链挡住了。跳。S W 走，枪在手，跟
The
我走。
James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that.
Younger gang did the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat at a head?
来对决。得。来了。
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
然后嘞，现在怎么慢动作了？现在是要去哪里吗？哦，这里，打开。
I never heard so much malarkey in my
没
life.
人，
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
来了啊！
I don't know, Jack. I
没人。
think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But you
bar.
seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse
哦，
James?
不要再讨论了。
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
哦，
Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
中，
I bet you are.
哎，我是被什么东西打死的？晚安。然后嘞？
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
升级了，等一下，先看一下。银质的散弹
I
枪。
wondered if I was ever going to find
哦
the， front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
哎呦，三小，干！玩这游戏不能太冲。
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems
哦，有
like
机
you
枪
run
哦。
into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did.
哎
I
呦，
don't
会
remember
死
how I
会
took
死
it！out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
等他打完。妈蛋，这样都没死。这有点难搞哦。这要换步枪。中，得到了。哦，这边好多枪哦。哦，这简直是军火嘛！哦，我很喜欢这一支诶，真的。你看那个打的枪管还红红的。
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself. We sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
快速拔枪，没人。
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
哎，干你鸟！我掉下火车。
Quite precarious.
哦，修理shit！哦，躲这边应该就没事了。
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
哇，完蛋了啊！
You had a showdown with Jesse
哎，
James?
要对决了。
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob.
在火车上对决有没有看见？
Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward
要保
shot
持
him in the
关
back
注
of the
哦，
head.
这滑鼠
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
中。
Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
技能 ，OK， 继续。不要啦，不要打断他下面。他都说了，只是让他重伤而已。
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch Jim.
Some bitch， 狗娘娘。
I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Engines?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
走。哇，没子弹了。
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
哦，这里看就知道是竞技场，妈你蛋！
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the Red Man. Like that time... Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again.
Kill
many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
you ever find him? The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben.
Whoa.
You ever think about death?
爽。短管散弹哦。靠近爆破，平时给予敌人炸药回报。加30%的伤害，任何场合。所以这个一个是双管散弹的。
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Oh, dear.
他怎么？
Oh, dear. Won't you spare me over till another year?
对不？那时候那个时代是真的是负面能量非常多，连唱个歌都负面能量那么那个。哎，怎么下雨了？哇！
Oh, dear, won't you spare me over till another year?
So are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son of a bitch's surname.
Oh my god.
That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Nothing. 没有什么。哎呦，狙击手，这是一个狙击手。
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
哦呦，干！先丢炸弹。
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
我在哪？
Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
要炸死他！
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
妈的，他还会派人来耶！塌了！
That old shack, Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri. Showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall,
我
now
们
did
说
I?
他死在了瀑布。哎呦，他爬起来！干！
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
他被逼急了。
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
好吧，他已经受够了。Whoa.
So what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts, as I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again. But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted.
Whoa.
No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
上过去。
Son of a bitch!
杀吧！哦，干呢！一来就杀马的 bitch。
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
瞬间对决，再来，好，停，还来，
Eventually, it was just me
Oh
and
my god！ 又要对决，又要对决了。
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
他挺还会走的。来了啊！ 中
And repay him I did.
以牙还牙，快枪手有一个技能啊，爆炸更猛烈，成为一个爆破章，更专注于近身击杀，每次散弹枪可以换得2倍的装助。好 ，OK， 继续喽。还没，我还没吃晚餐，我打算去公司再吃。
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm.
就他真的好像，我记得这个故事到后期，他好像讲故事，就是在听故事的那个人，就是他最后想杀的那个人，正在听故事的。你不要什么都打在下面好吗？
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
哦，他后面还有一个人。
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
But for all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind.
哦，又升级了，连23爆，
For
连
instance,
23爆就可以升
did
级。
my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse
扔
than
回
the
敌人
man I
的
was
炸
after?
药。
By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
哇，散弹，反击。
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2
路在哪里？
decades.
扭到脚了。这边。
Town was falling apart, just like me.
妈的！吓我一跳。哎，路嘞？好像也不是这里啊。我是从这边过来的。 妈蛋！我又迷路了。啊，这边啊，靠北啊。哎，一个被伏击。
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
S A.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started.
靠背啊，宕机啊！我只是要来看一下，妈蛋！哎，完蛋了，宕机了，看。好吧，那我们今天就先结束这里的直播，我们就先到这边了哦。宕机了，宕机了，宕机了。
宕机了。
嗯，因为我刚刚切画面，因为刚刚有人麦发出杂音，我要看是谁。 好吧，那就先在这边结束了，谢谢各位大家，我们下次见了。